Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon the Comedy Central animated television series by the name of Futurama. I'm going to talk about Season 7, Episode 16 titled T, the Terrestrial. And without any further ado, let's go into it, shall we? Just so you guys know, I will be talking about spoilers in this video, but the spoilers actually won't come into play till about a few minutes from now. That way the plot won't be spoiled for you guys. So for right now, I'm only going to talk about the main basic plot. That way things won't be spoiled. As always, I am not too familiar with the characters of Futurama, so forgive me if I don't actually know their names and stuff like that. So, let's talk about episode 16 of Futurama. Pretty much what we have going on in episode 16 is we have our, old character, and the old guy in this, the scientist guy, the one that works on the ship, he is suffering from arthritis. And the reason he is suffering from arthritis is he no longer has his good news medicine, and when he takes this, it makes, his arthritis, calm down a little bit. Well, he is out of a certain ingredient, some sort of leaf ingredient, so that causes his crew of ship, and they have to actually go to a distant alien planet in order to retrieve this certain ingredient. That way, they can cure the old guy of his arthritis. So while they're on this distant alien planet, they actually leave behind Fry, and they all come back, and they all still believe that Fry is back with them. Little do they know, except Bender actually knows, little do they know, they actually left Fry on the distant alien planet, and while Fry's there, he becomes friends with one of the aliens, and there's like this rivalry going on between the aliens and the humans, and Fry, being a human, becomes friends with a little boy alien while there. That's pretty much the main gist of episode 16, titled The Terrestrial, for the Comedy Central animated television series by the name of Futurama. Overall, my thoughts and opinions on episode 16, I thought this was a great episode. I've only seen these last 3 episodes that they have premiered on Comedy Central, and honestly, I have to say, this is probably the funniest one out of the ones they have recently aired. Now, I'm going to get a little more spoiler heavy. What I liked about this episode so much was that not only was it humorous, because the last, 5-10 minutes of this episode were absolutely, just downright hilarious. Well, not only was this episode humorous, but it was humorous while still allowing there to be enough emotional value in the characters. That way you could actually feel for them. Like I said earlier, and I've only seen, the first or the last 3 episodes of the last season, because it has been canceled, as I said in my other videos. And even though I've only seen these last 3 episodes, all these episodes have had enough emotional resonance and enough emotional value where it allows you to feel for the characters, even though you may not be too relevant with who they actually are. I'm slowly starting to learn more about their personalities and stuff like that, and that's what I like about Futurama. It allows the series is extremely humorous, while it's still very funny, it still allows there to be, an emotional value in there also, and that's one of the many reasons why I liked this episode. As always, it has many references in this episode. They reference things such as E.T., they reference like an old 1930s cartoon, according to Wikipedia, when they first have the theme song on the back of the TV, it shows like this old 1931 cartoon, so that's kind of cool. I have no idea what the cartoon is, but that was kind of cool that it showed that. So like I said, it references like E.T., it references modern day, social, internet sites like Facebook. I believe it also references YouTube. And our main alien king character the entire time is actually watching the channel NBC. And he keeps saying, oh, I can't do that. I can't spend time with you, son, because I'm too busy watching NBC. And I guess that's trying to say, look at all the great, television shows that are on the channel NBC. And so I kind of like that, reference to, Facebook and YouTube, NBC, E.T., so I really like how smart and clever the script for this Futurama episode, and allows things to go off in a very clever and a smart way, while still allowing the episode to be very humorous. Even if I don't know some of the things they reference, like I don't know what that 1931 cartoon is, it's still pretty cool if they reference things like that for those of you who do know what that is. And of course, like social internet sites like Facebook and YouTube, and then the channel NBC, we all know what stuff like that is. So it's really cool when they can play the script off in a smart way while still allowing you to feel for the characters. One of the best things about this episode was the actual relationship between our character of Fry, the one with the red jacket, our character of Fry, and then the little alien character. I really liked their relationship. They only knew each other for a week, and then of course around, like I said, major spoilers coming up, of course around the end, Fry, Bender comes back for Fry, and Fry has to leave, I really like the relationship between Fry and that alien. You know, their relationship grew, and then as the episode went on, he didn't have a very good relationship with his dad. And then as the episode went on, like I said, the alien became better, became a better dad, and started to spend more time with his son. And I really like how the relationships grew. The relationship between the alien and the dad, the relationship between the alien and Fry, and then Bender. Because at first Bender abandoned Fry in this episode, and it's really cool to see towards the end the relationship, get better as time goes on. He says, oh, I'm not going to abandon you anymore, and that was really cool. Plus, there was an extremely funny scene towards the end where they have this good news leaf, and Fry has some of this inside of him, and his butt starts to glow, and then him and I forget who, but him and another character start to hug, and both of their butts start to glow, and then Bender pops up and says, what the heck is going on? That moment in these first 3 episodes, that's the funniest segment I've seen in these first 3 episodes of the last season of the Comedy Central television series by the name of Futurama. I really enjoyed that segment. I thought it was hilarious. It was really cool to just see that segment. And it's also really funny. People like Layla, his girlfriend, they're dating. She thinks that he's been home the entire time. So actually, their relationship has gotten closer. Little does she know he was stranded on some alien planet. So that was just a really cool concept that I really liked. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode, and I just really loved the relationships between all the characters in this episode. That is pretty much my opinions on the Comedy Central animated television series by the name of Futurama for Season 7, Episode 16, titled T to Terrestrial. Once again, it comes on every Wednesday night on the Comedy Central channel, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock for everyone else. And I believe the next episode will be Episode 18, titled The Inhuman Torch. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to that page below. And I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.